The fact that Ariana Grande got divorced from her husband so she could date her co-star Ethan Slater, who also plays SpongeBob SquarePants in a Broadway musical, should give all of us goofy goobers out there hope that maybe one day we will have our own Ariana fixing up our bow tie at a movie premiere.
You just took like 20,000 hours from my life, so I deleted all our pictures off my fucking drive, sorry.
So I just watched Wicked and I loved it. The theater was 100% sold out. There were like no tickets left whatsoever. No, there was nobody singing during the movie. And yes, I did have to pick away a tear during the Elphaba head dance scene. What can I say? I'm a softie for bullying and friendship moments in movies. I would recommend this movie if you enjoyed the original Wizard of Oz movie of 1939, which Wicked is a prequel to. Also, if you enjoyed the 2023 Wonka movie starring Timothée Chalamet and the 2023 Barbie movie with Margot Robbie and Ryan Gosling, if you like those, you're gonna probably like this one as well. This movie tells the origin story of the Wicked Witch and Glinda the Good, and it tells the story of the complex backstory of their friendship when they went to the school Shiz together. Shiz, that's just a really dope name for a school. If I was saying like, I'm going to the Shiz right now, that's a pretty dope name for a school. It's basically like the Hogwarts of the Wizard of Oz. The movie explores themes like bullying, racism, and friendship, and it does it through our main protagonist, Elphaba, played by Cynthia Erivo. She suffers by the fact that everybody perceives her as a bad person just because of the color of her green skin. Even though the actress who plays Elphaba did have some like social media backlash because she did some weird things and she said some odd things, I didn't really dive too deep into all of that. But even though she had her fair share of controversies because of some dumb stuff she did, in this movie she was great. Together with her co-star Ariana Grande, they both had beautiful singing voices, were great in their portrayal of the characters. Same can be said for Ariana Grande, who looks like she is literally born to play the role of Glinda the Good. And I really cannot wait to see how their characters develop into the next movie, because yeah, this movie was a part 1, I guess. It didn't say it anywhere on the posters or on the trailers, which is, if I think about it, pretty smart, because a lot of people are turned off by movies when they say part 1. That's exactly what happened with the last Fast and Furious movie and also with the last Mission Impossible movie when they called it part 1. Nobody went to see it, so they hid the fact from everybody that this was a part 1. And yeah, for a 3-hour long movie, that was pretty big. This is a pretty epic movie if you ask me. It's like 2 hours and 40 minutes. It's only part 1 of the story, and I think like the Broadway play is literally only 2.5 hours in total. But that being said, I did not feel the runtime because I really enjoyed it. I do have to say that my girlfriend was sleeping during the movie, but from the parts that she saw, she did say that she enjoyed it. The visuals look nice, the singing great, and yeah, I actually quite enjoyed the story. I do have to say that if the pacing is like the first, like I feel like 75% of this movie takes place in like this Shiz, in this Hogwarts like Oz school, but then out of nowhere they go from the school to like the great and powerful Wizard of Oz, and then everything just goes really fast. And I think that pacing didn't make a lot of sense, but loose from that, I still really enjoyed the film. But yeah, I am really looking forward to going to see the next part of this movie, especially if I'm looking at the cast with like Jeff Goldblum, who plays Oz the Great and Powerful. Like, he is made to play that role. He is just great in that film. Also, maybe spoilers, but am I wrong to assume that he is the father of Elphaba? Because in the beginning, when you see the guy who is cheating with the wife of Elphaba's father, you hear Jeff Goldblum's voice. Is that just me, or am I crazy? Also, they have Michelle Yeoh, who just looks stunning in this film. That's some quite fun revelations that I didn't see coming. Oh, and also they have Peter Dinklage playing a freaking goat. Like, what? The director of this film is John M. Chu, whose only films I've seen is Now You See Me 2 and G.I. Joe Retaliation, and those films are not really good. In comparison to those films, he literally painted the Mona Lisa with this canvas. So I just want to say, John, good job. I would most definitely recommend that you go watch this one in the cinema. Please drop a comment down below, leave a like, subscribe, all of that good stuff. And that's it for me. Doomba out, and have yourself a happy doomsday.